What's up, fish tank people? It's Keith coming at you. Do a little fish tank update. It's been about a week. Just gonna go through all the tanks, and you pretty much know the deal. So let's get it going. 20 long. It is pretty much the same deal. Got my Burchardi in here. The valve's looking kind of scraggly. Hopefully that fills in a little bit more. I trimmed it back a little while ago and it just never really grew back to its former self. All the Anubias, you can see there's like burned kind of edges on it, especially this one. And it's not algae, it's like actually some sort of damage to the leaf itself. So I'm considering at this point, money's not really permitting at the moment, but kind of scrapping this and maybe doing something different with it, rescaping it, getting some different pieces in there. But right now I'm just gonna leave it because I don't really got the cash to mess with it too much. But you know, it may just be buy some new plants and replant it and kind of figure it out. But for right now it's gonna stay the same. Fish are happy. Male's looking pretty tough. It's got the good yellows on him, the nice wispy lyre tail. It's the trademark of the Burchardi. His colors are getting pretty solid, and he's getting bigger. The female, on the other hand, he's been beating on her, I'm pretty sure. He's an abusive spouse, which isn't really a good thing, but you know, she's hanging in there. She's a little beat up looking, but you know, I guess that's what happens. Live and learn. I think if you're gonna do these kind of cichlids, maybe you want to do a bigger tank. I'm not really sure. Everything I've read on them says they can go in as small as a 15, and I got them in a 20 long. So anyway, she's got plenty of places to hide, and she's doing okay. She's probably has looked better in the past. And moving along, do the shell dweller tank. Everyone's seen it. And you can see it again. This is my Lamprolongi brevis tank. Got 4 of them in here right now. They're just chilling. That's like the good looking female. That's one of the retarded ones. My big male is held up in that shell right there. And the other one's banished to the back. He's probably like behind here. He likes to hide out back there. So I guess that's one of the good points of doing the background like I did. Oh, my big male just came out. There he is. He's down there. There he is. And he's back in his shell. So yeah, anyway, I guess that was one of the good points of the background, is that kind of gives a little refuge back here for the ones to escape and get beat up. And it kind of aids in the circulation, I guess, but a bunch of shit tends to get stuck back here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to clean. You can see there's a bunch of algae growing on the glass that I can't actually get to because I don't have a brush small enough to get in there, so it just stays. But whatever, that's just a quarantine tank with nothing in it. The 29 is doing its thing, man. This Rotala is back. Again, I trimmed it back pretty seriously, and it's already, you can see, everything's just floating on the top. This stuff is just growing like a weed. What I did do was, the Vesuvius sword was getting kind of drowned out in the corner, so I actually moved it up here, and the Rotala that was here, I just moved back. And you can see all this stuff's up on the top too. This stuff just grows like crazy, man. It's a cool plant. Out of everything that I put in here, this is like doing the best, obviously. And it's gotten pretty thick up in here, you know, because I cut it and then replanted them, and now all the things that were replanted are touching the top again. And this thing's been going for about 5 weeks now, so that's doing well. The Ludwigia palustrius, which is in the back there, that's pretty much, I'm gonna almost say it hasn't even grown at all. It's pretty much just kind of maintained right where it was. And the Repens, or whatever Ludwigia this is, I was told it was Repens, but I don't know. This probably doubled in height. It's grown quite a bit too. It's actually, it started off down here, and it's already surpassed this. So that's doing alright. The Cryptolentiae, which is these kind of tall ones here, and there's a little section of it right here. Every time something grows up decent height, it dies, and then I have to trim it back. So it's kind of just maintained at like a mid-level, which is whatever. The Tiger Lotus bulb is sitting right there, and it's officially lost all its leaves, and I'm just leaving it in there because I was told it may come back, so that's what it's gonna do. I had moved a couple little pieces of the brown crip in front there, and they're doing their things. I'm not sure how many shrimp I've got left. I'm down to 13 neons. I'm treating them with ick, or for ick, with this. This is like an herbal ick attack from Corden, and it's supposed to be like a, you know, like a not as a harsh deal. So that's kind of why the water looks a little stained. It's actually kind of a brown syrupy color. The ground cover, the Crip Parva, I don't know if I can make heads or tails of it. It's kind of, there's new stuff popping up, but it's really not growing much, and it's really not filling in, and it's really kind of just getting covered with algae. So I don't know. I may need to rethink the foreground plant. Kind of is a pain in the ass more than anything. So I may come with a little contraption. I was thinking about getting some mesh or something and putting all the little, you know, the little plant buds in the mesh, and then burying the mesh just slightly under the substrate so the stuff can grow through, but it's still anchored in there. So I haven't figured out quite how to do that yet. But for the time being, I'm just gonna leave it. Did lose another neon. Got 13 in here now. It's a decent school. I moved all the ones from the quarantine tank into this main tank, and I'm just treating this whole big tank here for the ick. And I've raised the temperature in the tank. Yeah, I still need to raise it more, but I'm doing it in small increments. They say if you're going to treat for ick, that the ick parasite will not live above, I think, 84 or 85 degrees. So I'm kind of slowly trying to get the tank up to that, and treat it with the herbal medicine so it doesn't kill all the invertebrates in there. So that's where I'm at with my tank. I think it's filling in pretty good, dude, to be honest with you. I like it a lot. Can't wait till the ground cover fills in. That's really what I'm hoping for. I think I'm going to try to figure out how to get a do-it-yourself CO2 set up in here, and try to get that rolling here in the future. But anyway, that's what's up. FishTankTV.com. Thanks for all the great stuff you guys do. Really appreciate it. I like being a part of it. And I'll hit you up next time. Later.